You get the idea.
Okay. All right. Hi guys, I'm back. Oh my god, today I'm actually going to be talking about something very interesting. We're taking a little bit of a twist today, which I thought it actually resonates with like October, where we talk about cancer awareness. So actually what happened, let me just take you through this. What happened last night, um my husband is actually looking at me while shooting this video. Oh my god. So what happened last night, I was actually thinking about this girl that we used to go to school with, and she used to have a problem, us as females will be going through a cycle, a monthly cycle and stuff like that. And she used to have like an abnormal odor. Today's topic is all about that, where we talk about feminine hygiene. So I want you to understand that I'm not gonna say like the name as it is. We're gonna have to name it. We're gonna have to name it Prudence. You know what I mean? Prudy, Prudence, Prudy. So just know that in today's video, we'll be talking about Prudy, where Prudy or Prudence, in this case, it's our private part as females. So, in this video, when I say Prudence or Prudy, I'm actually referring to that. So, a healthy Prudy, like our baby, that baby is ours, okay? We need to take a good care of her. So, a healthy Prudy, it actually just resonates from healthy eating habits, healthy sexual habits. You know what I mean? So we basically going to talk about the habits that we are engaged in, and what could actually affect, how they could actually affect students' health in a way. So first things first, what we have to understand is Prudy or Prudence, she is actually a healthy baby. Like she has like a natural smell, like she cleanses herself pretty literally just cleanses herself. That's one thing we need to understand. We don't have Prudence that smells like flowers. If you feel like, no, my Prudy smells like flowers, please just pause this video, just go to the bathroom, just tap a bit on your Prudy, and then smell it, wash your fingers, wash your hands, and then come back and watch the video, and just comment and say, you know what, Ntariwana, you're talking bullshit. My Prudy just smells flowers. Because wow, I honestly know that a lot of women, we are faced with that maybe fear, because the thing is, the reason a lot of us even buy like feminine hygiene products, it's because there's been fear instilled in us, or to believe that Prudy has like that funky smell. Yes, the minute it has a funky smell, that's when you should be worried. But that other normal smell that Prudy will have, it's actually very natural and it's very normal. So first things first, how we take care of Prudy and how do we avoid any infections? Like I said, Prudy cleanses herself, okay? There's no fancier cleansing product better than your mild soap and scented soap and water. With me, I'd really recommend, with a mild soap, I'd recommend like a green bar soap, like a sunlight bar soap. This is the way to go, guys. Even with Marcy, when I wash hair like a whole body, this will never at all. You'll never go wrong with sunlight bar soap. It's mild, is good for the body, it's good for the baby's, for the baby's body. So imagine for Prudy. I mean, Prudy, our bodies are different, but Prudy is a sensitive girl out there, so we need to be very cognizant of what exactly we use when we take care, when we wash Prudy. So yeah, just use your water, your lukewarm water, mild soap, and yeah, and your hands. Don't even try to like wipe hard or whatever. Just be gentle with it. Don't insert your fingers. You'll you'll actually invite unwanted bacteria in your Prudy. So just try to be as gentle as possible. Two, basically using the high feminine hygiene products, guys. I'm basically one of the people probably who has used like Gynaguard. You know what I mean? Like, yes, those things they'll be there. They'll be there just for marketing. I honestly feel like through like the vast research that I have really done, or even my experiences, it doesn't really help. It's just like a belief that okay, they'll just make this the pretty smell much better. Thing is, what we're not aware of is the such things as like the Gynaguard, they have agents that are not good for Prudy. Prudy is made up of skin, okay, and skin is like a large organ in our bodies, but it's a very sensitive organ in our bodies because it's thin, you know. So in with Prudy, it's a thin layer, like it's very porous, like it's very permissible. So for anything, it can destroy it, you know. You don't want to upset Prudy and everything that surrounds it, like the glands there, like the good bacteria that it has. We don't want to upset it. So sometimes these agents that we use for actually washing Prudy, and we think they're very okay and normal for washing them, because our bodies are different. Your body may actually tolerate them, my body may actually not tolerate them. So our bodies are different, but I'm just saying, look, those agents, some they actually could cause micro tearing on Prudy, and then it becomes like a habitat for bad bacteria. Do you understand? So this is why I'd actually advise you, from my experience and also from my vast research, that let's use something that it can be very mild to Prudy. Your Prudy is different from my Prudy. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you know your body. Know your body. That's one of the things. Just know your body. Sometimes even when look up and like bathing together, sometimes but like deformed bath, you find that you're very allergic to them, and they may cause infection. Do you understand? So you need to know your body, you need to understand your body. Go to a gynae, and you find that you only go to a gynae the minute you are pregnant. And I think I'm one of those people. Like, I only had a gynae, like a specific gynae, once I got pregnant. But any other days I never had like a proper gynae. So please, if you're like from 18 upwards, or you're actually involved in sexual intercourse, that's when you need to start having sessions with your gynae. You need to treat your baby Prudy with all due respect. Treat it right. So another thing, you are what you eat. Okay, you are what you eat. You must drink lots of water. Drink lots of water. Water just flushes away, you know, those toxic stuff in your body, and it helps like balance everything all together. And again, there's this thing of when you eat pineapple, you'll smell good. That is very true. You know, like the pineapple juice just goes there to Prudy, and it's gonna like smell good. You can also ask your partner if, baby, does my Prudy smell good? Like, guys, this topic is so fun because I literally think everybody goes through this, and if we're not open about it, we'll never know the truth about Prudy. You know, we're what we eat. Like I was saying, we are what we consume in our bodies. And again, you find that antibiotics, if you are one person that's taking antibiotics, like I remember when I was going to my dentist and he gave me like antibiotics, I didn't know that I had to take probiotics, and I only found out that okay, the reason I need to take probiotics is because antibiotics, they literally flush away everything that says it's harmful in your body. So it actually even flushes away the good bacteria that Prudy needs. You know, Prudy has good bacteria that it needs. So when it flushes that, it actually increases the yeast, or we call candida, and then you have like a fungal infection or yeast infection. So when there is an increase in that infection, that's when you'll be having like, to start being itchy, like having maybe the funky smell. You're pretty getting swollen, so you need to be very careful when you take antibiotics, or simultaneously also take probiotics, or plain yogurt, guys. Plain yogurt. I remember my best friend used to tell me about this. I didn't know about it, but then sometimes you just don't, take things seriously until do hlel. Plain yogurt is very good. Yona and the probiotics, they restore the good bacteria that Prudy actually needs. One other thing, guys, please avoid douching. Like douching is when ga servisa the Prudy. Guys, just service with water and mild soap. That's what you can do. Just wash in the morning and wash in the evening. That's how you can service your Prudy. There's no other healthier or better way than that, unless now you have like a funky smell and you have seen your gynae and he or she recommends like maybe like Prudinal cream, something like this. Do you understand? Basically what this Prudinal cream has, it has like the syringes. You see what I mean? So these syringes, you actually put in the cream in the syringe, and then you put it inside Prudy. That's the only time I think you can actually put something that we say it's foreign, but it's recommended by doctors. And please, whenever you feel like, oh my god, I'm itchy and whatever, just go to the doctor. Don't just buy it over the counter without actually consulting with your doctor. I think that's the best way. If you can be able to buy it over the counter, that's fine, but I'm just saying sometimes it could be deeper than that. It could be you actually need to cleanse using other pills or whatever. And guys, with douching, it's like using like vinegar, sometimes bicarbonate of soda, and mixing it with water. Even douching agents are also sold. And I think one of the things that you're asking yourself could be, but these things are sold even at discount, they're sold at clicks. I mean, why are you saying they're wrong? Yes, we're all here to make money. I can come here again tomorrow and just say, guys, you need to douche. Just trying to sell a product, you know what I mean? So we're all here making money, but I'm just saying, guys, you never know, even with douching, like that product, maybe that powder, you pour it, you don't know the amount of powder that you put in water, the pH that you've actually, like, you're just going to upset Prudy at the end of the day, you know what I mean? So please just stick to anything that doesn't require you measuring what. Water is as pure and neutral and is at pH 7, neutral as it is. Please just use water and mouth soap. Another thing, the thing about douching is it has been known to actually cause other infections, like even on your uterus, like it can even cause miscarriages because you've actually damaged your fallopian tubes because of the infections, the fallopian tubes, the uterus. So it has also been proven that it can cause cervical cancer. Oh my god, guys, talking about cervical cancer, how many of you have done pap smear? I haven't done that. I really need to do it. And sometimes you just listen to people and they'll be like, oh my god, those tools are so cold, it's so uncomfortable, it's so what, oh my god. And then the day you find out that you've got cancer, you'd be like, I should have treated this a long time ago. I shouldn't have listened to people. I should have had time to actually treat it. So, guys, I think I'm also speaking to myself. Let's go and do pap smear before the end of 2019. We need to be clean in 2020. Like, we need to be savage. Like, Prudy needs to be breathing and needs to be happy. You know what I mean? Another thing, guys, that could actually help you to become very healthy in terms of your feminine lifestyle is actually having one sex partner. Because sometimes you can have a funky smell because of maybe the after sex you don't actually wash Prudy, because you literally have to wash Prudy. I know this may be very difficult because after sexual intercourse you're just tired, you want to sleep, you want to cuddle, but baby, you need to just wake up there and just wash Prudy, because you never know what really, like, the residue there, like, yeah, and that's the better word. The residue can actually affect Prudy, your Prudy. My Prudy might not be affected by the semen, your Prudy may be affected. So guys, just don't take chances. Let's not gamble. Prudy doesn't need gambling, because when you gamble and then you get into that deep hole shit, you're just gonna get into trouble, you know what I mean? And you're the one who's going to suffer the consequences. So let's do the right thing. Let's wash Prudy before, in the morning, in the evening, even after sexual intercourse. Wash Prudy. You don't want the residue to be giving you infections. So another thing, guys, oh my god, please, Prudy always needs some fresh air, you know, like try to avoid like your silky underwears. I know sometimes just want to look sexy for our partners and stuff like that. So just like the silky underwear, it doesn't have like anywhere where air is permissible, or there could be anything to make the Prudy to breathe. So try to avoid such, if especially if you're gonna wear it for like the whole day. Just wear cotton underwears for the whole day. But again, in the evening, guys, please, if you're not on your period, just sleep naked. It helps Prudy to actually breathe. Sleep naked. There's nothing wrong with it. There's literally nothing wrong with it. And if you're not sharing your bed, I honestly don't see why you can't sleep naked, unless you're actually on your periods. Another thing is, when you sleep with multiple partners, you'll never know who really infected you if you get like an STI. So when you have one sex partner, the minute you feel like, oh my god, my Prudy actually has a funky smell. Sometimes it's not even you. Sometimes it's actually the guy. He doesn't drink enough water. He doesn't eat pineapple. He doesn't drink cranberry juice, which is also good for your health. Please try to drink it. So especially water. The minute you feel like, oh my god, after sex now I have like a funky smell, then the next person you can ask is actually your partner, and actually discussing it. And you should make it a habit. I remember my friend was like, make it a habit, go to the gynae with your partner, and then discuss it with the gynae. Like, they can have like recommendations as of what they also can take. And also, when you're on treatment, you're not supposed to be on treatment alone. You need to be on treatment with your partner, because sometimes you're on treatment alone and then you are okay, and then you get into sexual intercourse again, you're back to sickness. So another thing, guys, sometimes you're like, oh my god, I've been doing this and I've not been aware that I'm actually causing a problem to my Prudy. So with your tampons, your what, your panty liners, your sanitary pads, please just use especially the sanitary pads and the panty liner. Make sure that whatever you buy, it's unscented. Just buy unscented panty liners. Excuse my nails, they're just messing up with my life. Just use unscented stuff, yeah. And please, please, please change them regularly. I know sometimes you'll be like, oh my god, it's the last day of the month of my period. So yeah, you forget that that tampon has been in there for like 8 hours. Girl, every 4 hours, just try to like change it. I don't know like the time limit that you're supposed to put it, but I think maximum 4 hours or even 3 hours. The reason I'm saying like it should be 4 hours maximum with your tampon in, especially with your tampons, remember you still go to the loo and then you pee, you know, and then after peeing, you know, like your tampon will still be absorbing your urine, and your urine is now a foreign. You've excreted it out of your body and it's now foreign. So that's when it's gonna cause again the itching, your panty liners as well. Panty liners gadula mono for like a whole day. No guys, let's just change it at least 3 times a day. Change your panty liners. Yeah, I think that's that. Please, let's just speak to our partners. Let them, they must drink water. They must drink water. Ntho e bohlokwa ke hore hangata, even when the funky smell, obviously ke rona who are vulnerable. When you get the funky smell, the person who has a problem, it's a female. No, it's not always the case. Even your partner could have a problem. So try to actually know your body, know what you might be allergic to, or what can infect you easily, because your body and my body are different. The statistics that I have, a lot of people that watch my channel, they're from age of 18 to age of 35, like 80% of people that between that age. I thought, oh my god, you know, sometimes we have our sisters out there who actually have a problem with Prudy with Prudy having like a funky smell. So why don't we just talk about these? Like, when you have a funky smell doesn't mean you're any different, baby. It means that yes, there's been an infection and you need to go and see a doctor, and that can be fixed. You can be given like pills, you can be given like creams, you can be given like a diet, because Prudy actually reacts to whatever that you eat. So you need to eat right. One other thing, guys, when after peeing, please just try to tap. When you don't wipe, just tap Prudy. Don't wipe, because sometimes you can be very harsh to her and she'll get upset. And then you just wipe away everything that's on the wall, and then you make the wall very sensitive, and then bad bacteria again starts developing on the walls of Prudy. So try to tap using like your dry toilet paper. Again, please don't wipe from please don't wipe from the back. Okay, wipe from the front every time. Like, those are some of the habits that people actually do. Just try to wipe from the front, not from the back, because wow, girl, the back has something that is very, very dangerous for Prudy. Very, very dangerous. So yeah, I think that's actually that. Yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope everything that I said made sense. If you have any advice, or if you feel like, oh my god, Ntadiwana, you've left some of the information, please just say it down below in the comments. And yeah, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you felt like this content was good, give it a thumbs up. Oh my god. Yeah, give it a thumbs up. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. For those who have already subscribed, hit the notification bell. And yeah, thank you, and I love you so much.